Peace.
Peace.
This is Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. You're just now entering the cipher called Real2reel36. KYs.
Peace, God.
Bring that beat in, kid.
Indeed.
Peace.
Yeah. What's going on, party people? Welcome to the Real2reel36 show. Let's get it in. We do the knowledge and wisdom so you can understand. Real2reel360 shows in full command. We changing the game for how it always taught. From bondage to freedom to an independent thought. Yo, the show is here to bring about a change for real. To lighten everyone so we all know the deal. 360 degrees is a fact. We created the show to give our love back to our communities so we can know what's going on and give them the support from knowledge to porn. So if you're ready to learn, then it's time to go. Sit back and relax and enjoy your show. Peace.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Sure enough.
But who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
Who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
I can't hear you.
Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get in here. We about to get in here right now. We finna lock it in right quick with the one and only Mr. John Boy. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen of the surround sounds. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Man,
it's yours truly, John Boy Track,
in.
a.k.a. the Wobble Man, baby.
Yes, sir. The Wobble Man is in the building. Y'all think it's a game. I told you all week I'm coming serious, man. I'm coming serious, man. Y'all might as well. I give y'all a room to play a little bit. But when y'all know 7 o'clock and I'm on the dot, you might as well sit on the sideline, man. Just sit.
Right.
Just as that song says, sit this one out because this how it's finna go down.
Don't make me crank the keys up over here now.
Don't make me crank the keys up, man. I'm trying to tell you, sit this one out. Because I'm telling you, we in here. Hey, John Boy, man, if you can, go ahead and introduce yourself to all our followers, likers, and subscribers, please.
Yes, sir. It's yours truly, the Wobble Man, a.k.a. Jumbo on the Track, 8.5-time platinum producer. I wrote songs like the song Wobble. I produced for Jeezy, Soulja Boy, VIC, Hurricane, Chris, and the list goes on and on, et cetera, Gucci Man. Let me see what else I got a plaque for on this wall. Mr. Flamboyant, et cetera. So, yeah, it's yours truly, man. I've been doing this for years, as you can see. Been in the music business for a while. See the grave?
Let's lock it in, man. They think it's a game out here, man. They think you're playing with them a little bit, man.
I don't understand why. It is not a game. You got to take this serious like you take anything else serious. It'll only pay if you take it serious.
Right.
Right.
Now, when did you start in the music game?
I've went full-time in the music business the year 2003, but I've been in music my whole life. I didn't choose music. Music chose me.
Mm-hmm. Now, what was it about? What was it about the type of music that you produce that motivates you? Because like some of it almost have like a go-go flair. Like you can almost hear like a go-go background in some of the music that you produce. Do you have any go-go background?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my college and the first group that ever put me on. So I started with the college first. I went to Southern University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So being down at Southern is where, you know, terms were coined. Now, I traveled the world with Yin Yang Twins. I started in the game, traveled with Yin Yang Twins. So we would be everywhere. So much music. We were influenced so many different ways. So being part of the label that we were under at the time, that's where it all came from. I mean, just traveling, being in certain places at certain times, and that's pretty much how it all began.
You know, because I tell you, the Wobble song, man, that took the world by storm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That took the world by storm, and nowhere in this world you could have went, you didn't hear that song. And then people were doing line dances to that song. So how was that for you to hear something that you produced to go that viral?
All right, I don't know how much time we got, but let me give you a history lesson. All right,
Go for
Wobble is the only record to ever make the accolades that it did without being played on radio. A lot of people don't know that. Wobble was never played in rotation on radio. Mix shows, yes, but it never was in full rotation on anyone's station. So what happened was Wobble did what they like we in the industry say, it grew legs on its own. So at the end of the day, we released the record in 2008. I wrote it in 2007. Okay. 2008, the record label got behind it, nothing happened. What happened is somewhere between late 2008, early 2009, up in the Midwest, it picked up. Something happened where the line dance community gravitated towards it. They put the line dance that we know to it now from another situation, and it just went from there. So from 2009 and beyond, it's just continuing, even now, continuing to grow. And the crazy part about it, it was number one on iTunes and everything else, and it's never ever had a radio spin. Never. It's just crazy. It's the only record to ever do that, where the people, nobody could stop it. I just always say that's a gift from God. I prayed for it and I got it.
I tell you, because I sat there one time. This had to be like late 2000, 2009, 2010. It seemed like everywhere I went, I could hear it. And that's coming
Right.
from, at that time, I was in 2009, I was in Norfolk, Virginia, went from Norfolk, Virginia to Greensboro, North Carolina, to Woodbridge in Washington, D.C. And that song was everywhere. Like, there was no denying this record.
Right.
There was no denying that it was a hit. There was no denying that it just was a major record at that time. And for it not to get any radio spins, that right there is crazy. That is crazy.
Right.
That's unheard of. And now on top of that, I heard a rumor, but I want to clarify it. I heard a rumor, but I want to clarify it. That it's going to be on a soundtrack of a major movie, you know what I'm saying, that's coming out.
I can't get that away.
I don't want to say the name of the movie itself, because I know some things, you got to keep that under hat. But
Fingers
I heard
crossed.
it's
a movie coming out this summer that there's a possibility that you will be hearing Wobble on. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Now, I tell you, it's crazy because like we said from the beginning, I want to keep, keep that under hats. But for those of you who love to do the line dances and get that popping, this is how it goes down right here. You know what I'm saying? This is how we give it up right here. Let's get it.
All the shorties in the club, let me see you just back it up, drop it down, let me see you just get low, strut the ground, let me see you just push it up, let me see you just wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah.
On a big girl, make her bag it up. Make her bag it up. Hey, big girl, make her bag it up. Make her bag it up. Big girl, make her bag it up. Make her bag it up. Hey, big girl, make her bag it up. Make her bag it up. Get up.
I got them shaking their booties like Congo, man. I'm shaking the city like Quake. And haters blue in the face like Congo, cause I'm breaking the cake, so let's play. I'm taking the game's mine. Yeah, I witness the change, it's my time. Yeah, I'm new to the game, but y'all might wanna say you whack raps, they like saving time. I can fans call me on two-step. Y'all looking at something like a true player. A girl told me that a man that can dance might could possibly get down with the tool in his pants. Now, my ladies, let me see it vibrate. And when it's over, you ain't gonna need your bird. I'm a pro, make you bend your back low, and the pound of real fast, just like the percolate.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah.
Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Get up.
Girl, wobble it, and I'ma gobble it. I see you moving your head to head. We can cradle the bed, I'm straight racking it. The girl say, man, like they the right shit. Damn, I'm so expensive, but I can't help it, my flow ridiculous. Boy, got a gift like it gotta be Christmas. Swag on this like it gotta be gifted. The girls brought cameras, and they want pictures, and they gon' frame them. See that? Little bit while I'm saying my scriptures. Cause I leave you holy like you pray in the temple. What me? I move with the letter of a pencil. And my won't miss you. Good night, kiss you. Take the damn bag, cause you got pistol. And I don't think Donnie pick her up these issues.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah.
Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up.
All the shorties in the club, let me see you just back it up, drop it down, let me see you just get low, scrub the ground, let me see you just push it up, let me see you just wobble, wobble, shake, shake it, shake it, get 'em here, wobble, wobble, just push it, get 'em here, show me what you got, show me what you got, get 'em here, show me what you got, show me what you got, get 'em
Hey,
here.
big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up.
Wait a minute now, wait a minute now, wait a minute now, wait a minute.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah.
Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Hey, big girl, make her back it up. Make her back it up. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Big girl, make her back it up. What's going on? What's going on right here? Hey, I tell you, Miss Frazier says she's so proud of her boy.
Wow.
She says she tell you she proud of him right here. I'm finna put this up here, man. I ain't know. There she go right there, man. There you go. There you go. Mama's tuned in. Mama's tuned in. She locked and loaded right here with Real2reel36. I love that. I love that family support right there. Yo, salute.
Oh yeah, all
Salute
day.
to all those who are watching during the Facebook group Real2reel36. Appreciate y'all. I can't see all your names, but I appreciate y'all. Also, too, I want to appreciate the ones who are on Twitter and Twitch, rather X and Twitch and Instagram. Thank y'all for tuning in, as well as the ones on YouTube. Appreciate you. Shanita, what's going on? Carla, what's happening with you? But yeah, So when did you start producing records and wanting to be like in the music for as that is concerned? Because that's a whole different vibe when you actually the producer of these classic records.
What's so funny is I've been writing all my life. I got into the production side. I was starting a label, my own label at the time. And at the time, it was certain things that I wanted to get done that the producers that were up under me didn't see the vision. They didn't see the vision that I had. And that's what kind of started me to doing it. Now they're doing their thing. Shout out to them. But I had another vision that I was going after that worked for me. And that's when I would ask them to teach me certain things. And I learned a lot on my own. But they did give me a few jewels, and that's when I began producing myself. I taught myself everything. I've been a drummer all my life. I played percussion all my life. I taught myself. After that, I taught myself how to play keys. And once I played keys, all the rest of it made sense. So
Definitely, definitely. Shout out to Yolanda Marshall, Bridge the Gap Promotion. Appreciate you on the check-in. Appreciate you on the check-in. Thank you, thank you.
Yolanda.
Yeah, get in there.
Yeah, get in there. Yeah. Yeah.
So when it comes down to like you're being self-taught and understanding the game when it comes down, because you talk about wanting to open up and start your own label. So that means that you had to understand the business part of it before anything else. What was the significance about the label and wanting that?
So for all of my younger artists out there listening, and if you're older and you're starting, your own business, the thing was I went to college. A lot of people understand that too. Major in business because I knew exactly what I wanted to do. And I would definitely recommend that if you're older and you got kids, don't just tell them to go to college. Don't just say, oh, you're going to school, you're going to college. No, find out what that child wants to do, okay? And then from that point, you apply this with me. I always knew that I wanted to be in business, number one. And number two, music just wouldn't leave me. So I'm a magna cum laude graduate of Southern University, in the top 5 percentile in business. So that's how I started the label, and music was just right there already in me. It just all came together. Thank God.
Now, that's amazing because you said, I can't even pronounce what you just said, but you said that you was at the top of the class. At the top of the class when it came down
to the funny part is nobody knows this that went to college with me. I was in every club, I was at every house party and everything, but I studied in the middle of the night. So no one knew I was graduating. I graduated in 3 years from college. From a 4-year university, I graduated in 3 years. No one knew what I was doing. And it's funny, still to this day when I go back to my homecoming, they don't even know I got a degree because I was a party animal just like everybody else. But I just knew exactly what I wanted. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful to all my friends and family. I'm grateful for my university. I'm grateful for the music business, everybody I dealt with in the music business, because it just all came together because I knew exactly what I wanted to do.
When you have a few songs with our brother Nigel, and that's how I met you actually with Nigel last year at in Rockmart. Last year at Rockmart. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
when we didn't get a chance to really talk, you know what I'm saying, when we was there, because
you was getting it in, baby.
yeah, was having a good time. But when did that collaboration with you and Nigel come about?
So I have a band. It's titled John Boy and Surround Sound, and we travel the Southeast a lot. And when we're home, when we're in Atlanta, we're in Atlanta. We're at home, so we just show out when we're at home. It was a group of line dancers up in Marietta and they went by the name Marietta Steppers. Okay, and they called my manager at the time, DJ Jelly, from V103, by the way. Well, DJ Jelly, I don't know if I can say the station he works for on this, but and we just linked up. And from that point, Nigel was right in the midst of it all. But Nigel's so humble, he don't tell you how much talent he got. You just gotta catch him, you know.
Right.
And he promotes himself, but he doesn't. He has way more talent than what he promotes. Okay? Way more. And just, you know, he came to one of our shows one time and he said, bro, you know, I just want you to know, man, I support everything you do, and I need some of that funk that you have and the funk that you get to everybody else. Let's link up. And, you know, I just like I do with everybody. Hey, let's link. And Nigel is one of the people that has really, really impressed us. When I say us, I'm talking about me and my man. He just impressed all to the point that he's now just genuinely family. You know what I'm saying? Nigel knows I'll do anything for Nigel. Nigel, we get down like that, but it's a business relationship that turned into blood, basically.
Right. Yeah, because Nigel's definitely a good dude, man. He's very humble, man, laid back. And when he comes down to party, man, he definitely know how to party. I tell you that. I give that to him. He know how to party.
Yeah, he does.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I want to jump into this one called Sit This One Out. Because like I told y'all, when Real2reel36 is in here, y'all going to have to sit this one out. Because I'm going to let you know it's finna go down over here.
So can I say something before you play Sit This One Out?
Oh, hold on. Go ahead. Go for it, because I'm finna jump in there.
Okay, so with this record, Nigel and I got together. This is our second record together. But I want to tell everybody, this is an anger management record, okay? This is for you to learn. We're trying to teach people, instead of using violence and using your hands, because we both from the streets. Even though I went to college and everything, shout out to my father, my mother, everybody, but we're both still from the streets, okay? So we're trying to teach everybody with this record that no matter what, if somebody ticks you off, you control your reactions, okay? And there has never been a record ever to tell you to sit this one out. Learn to just say, you know what? I agree to disagree, and I'm going to exit left. And we have to learn how to do that, okay? So that's this record, man. Yours truly, Jump on the Track, Nigel Perkins, Surround Sound, and let's get it.
Let's get it, man. We got to sit this one out. But I'm not sitting it out. I'm going, baby. Yes, sir. Oh, my. Woo.
Soul singer. Talk to him.
I think I better. It's time to keep it below. I have to sit down. I don't want to sit down. It's time for me to go home. Sit this one out. Even though they're wrong. Sit this one out. Sit this one out. I think I better leave. It's time to keep it below. Oh, I got to. I have to sit down. I don't want to sit down. It's time for me to go home. Sit this one out. Even though they're wrong. Sit this one out. Sit this one out. I gotta keep it moving. Yeah. Can't let these cats mess with my vibe. My vibe. Have to step outside my bed and take a little look back. Won't let them go blind. Won't let them go blind. See, I'm not who I used to be, and that's a good thing to me. I'm from the very side. Now I'm about me, but I it's time for me to leave. Keep on my mind. I think I better leave. It's time to get it below. Sit down. I don't want to sit down. It's time for me to go home. This one out. Even though they're wrong. This one out. This one out. I think I better leave. It's time to give it the Lord. Oh, I got to charge. And I have to sit down. I don't want to sit down. It's time for me to go on. This one out. Even though they're wrong. This one out. See, mama fish living, but I'm still feeling good today. You better bag on up, cause I ain't sitting down today. I got a story to tell that might not seem so real. But the bad bad people around here wanna see me in the grill. You get put your finger with my name all in your mouth. You better go back, cause I might just knock it down. Some telling me to leave. I guess I need to go home. But the devil keep playing on to me and he won't let me go no more. I better leave. The Lord. Sit down, I don't want to sit down. Tell me to go home. It's one out. Even though it's one out. It's one out. I think I'm gonna leave. It's the Lord. Sit down, I don't want to sit down. Tell me to go home. It's one out. Even though it's
Woo! Man, I'm gonna have to sit a couple of them out. That right there, boy, I tell you. I'm coming back to that.
Hey.
I want you to know I'm coming back to that.
Hey, based on a true story.
For real.
Based on a true story. I was out of town and I was working with some people in the studio, but they were asking for something and I was trying to give it to them and they wanted my expertise. All right. They half listened and then it just turned into something completely different and it got very unprofessional in the environment. So instead of me being the old me getting upset and all of a sudden I got to fight my way out of there, now I just say, hey man, you guys have a blessed day. I came back to Atlanta, Georgia heated, but at the same time I wrote that song on the way home.
I'll tell you, that
Thank
was a
God
smart
for
way.
Nigel Perkins. Yeah, Nigel Perkins blessing me like he did on the record, man. I can't. And then surround sound on the instrumentation. Yeah, that's my band on that instrumentation, man. I mean, you just can't beat it, man. So shout out to everybody in my band. There's too many of them to name right now. I don't know how much time you got, but shout out to the whole band. Shout out to my homie Tex James, man. You know, my partner, he motivated me to even write that song. So, you know, he wanted me to do a Southern soul type record, and I did it in a John Boy type of way.
My thing is this here. I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to figure that everybody wants that Southern soul sound, but don't realize that they sound is what make up Southern soul. So, you know what I mean? You're looking for something that's already in you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yep.
So that's
if you
the
listen to
part
Jumbo
right
and
there.
Surround Sound, if you listen to the album Jumbo and Surround Sound, it's what they're classifying as Southern soul. We got two of them, Plug and Play and Sue Sony. You listen to both of them. That is what they're classifying as Southern soul. So it was so easy for us to pull this off.
Right. Oh, my boy Nigel Perk in the building. My boy Nigel Perk in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The soul singers in the building.
We were just in the lab last night.
Oh man, yo, I tell you, I got tuned into Nigel when he redid that song Walk, you know what I'm saying, Walk the Dog. And
Walk the dog, walk it. Yeah.
When I got in with that, I started seeing he had so much more. Like you said, he's so talented and he has so much different styles when it comes to the music, man, it's crazy right there, man. Shout out to my bro
Right.
Nigel Perk, man. Salute to you, bro. You know what I mean?
Most
But I'm gonna tell y'all
most
right now.
talented person I've met in a long time, man. Nigel Perk.
I'm gonna tell you, he's one of the most humble dudes I've ever met. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he's the type of person, like, we all have people who don't care for us for one way or another, but it's hard not to like Nigel. You know what I'm saying? Because he's always smiling.
Very hard.
Very
if you don't
hard.
like Nigel, something is wrong
You
with
have an
you.
issue.
If you don't like
Something
Nigel,
is wrong with you. If you don't like Nigel, something is wrong with you. Nigel is one of them dudes, man, that he automatically become family overnight. You know what I mean? Because he's that type of dude. MC Cookie's in the building.
Exactly.
Thank you for the timing in. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Miss Daz, thank you for chiming in. You know, he's just one of those dudes, man. So I can't never say, like, I've had a bad experience with Nigel. You know what I'm saying? Nothing, because there's nothing bad to say about it. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, he has that great water. I don't know where he get that Aquafina from, but when you see him with that half-a-gallon jug of Aquafina water, you finna know you finna get in there. You finna get in there.
Yeah.
That's my
That
dude
way.
right there, man. That was, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you, I'm finna jump into, you know what I'm saying, Earthquake by Nigel Perkins and John Boy on the track. Let's get it. Let's get this together. You know what I mean? Let me see this here. Let's get it out.
Yeah. Nigel Perkins. Don't think you got one, homie. With yours truly. Whoa, man. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Bounce, baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, just don't break it, baby. Rubble in it up, and you can feel the earthquake, baby. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Bounce, baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Rubble in it up, and you can feel the earthquake, baby. Ooh. Get down. Hit the city, bring the party to your town. So don't just stand in one place. Get to the party point, blanks your way. Flip the four hole in the wall, the way it go down. We're getting hot in the club, so turn the lights down. Turn the lights down. DJ, please turn up the body. We want you. Get up, got your six down dance. Get up, got your six down dance. Here we go, let's go.
Here we go.
We want you. Get up, got your six down dance. Get up, got your six down dance. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Bounce it, baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Rubble in it up, and you can feel the earthquake, baby. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Rubble in it up, and you can feel the earthquake, baby.
Make sure y'all share this. Going down. This is how we do it.
Stepped in the club with a fresh pair of gators on. See these cool bad women on the floor, getting it. Well, let me slide over there with one leg in the air like that. The boys over there on that movie set, they try to do my dance. They yelling 1, 2 step, 1, 2 step, 1, 2 step. How you do that? They yelling 1, 2 step, 1, 2 step, 1, 2 step. How you do that? We want you. Get up, got your six down dance. Get up, got your six down dance.
Here we go. Here we go.
Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Bounce it, baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Rubble in it up, and you can feel the earthquake, baby. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Bounce it, baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Rubble in it up, and you can feel the earthquake. just don't break it.
Woo!
Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, you up a little dumb and you can feel the earthquake. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, you up a little dumb and you can feel the earthquake.
Get in there. Woo! Man, that right there. Woo! That if that's not a party starter, you hear me? If that's not a party starter, man.
Hey, I was about to get up and walk up out of here and go on straight to one of the happy hours.
I'm telling you, man. That right there is definitely a party starter, man. You and Nigel did your thing on that one, man. It's crazy. How did that song come about for you and him, man?
Thank you.
How did that come about? Earthquake and also, well, we already know how the Sit This One came out, but how did Earthquake come out? You know what I'm saying? Come about with
Nigel came to me. He said, I need a banger. And I said, you know what? I say, give me some ideas. And I had a song called Stressing Too Hard. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And Nigel was like, man, I need something that's too hard. And I say, Nigel, give me a minute. Let me cook, baby. I told Nigel, I called him 4 days. Ask him. I called him in 4 days. I said, I got you, baby boy. Come on over here and check this out. And from that point, he came over, he heard it, he liked it, and we went on from there.
Man, I tell you, that is a whole party starter. Like, cats don't realize that whole vibe when it comes down to, you know what I'm saying, that song right there. Like, I'm ready. I was ready to get up on one leg because, you know, my leg messed up a little bit. It get in there. I was ready to get in there. Like,
hey, that's the goal. That is the goal.
That's, you know what I mean? So a lot of your records that you have, you know what I'm saying, are party vibe records, and to get, you know what I'm saying, to get things going. Is that your intention when it comes down producing a lot of these records that you do produce?
I make a lot of music. The ones that just catch the ear are the ones that you hear.
Thank you, froze on me.
A lot of reality music, but
think my bro done froze on me. Think my bro done froze a little bit on me, but I'm finna get in there right now. Let's get it until he come back. Let's see how this play out right here. Woo! Till it come back. This is what we doing right here. Is you. Let's go. Woo! You.
Hey girl, how are you? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Hey, check this out. I know your feet gotta be tired. Oh, why you ask? Because you've been running through my mind all day.
It's right about first one wine and enjoy the sunshine. I done did about 100 crunches ready for whatever. Trying to get a beach body and a bad chick. Not uptight, something I can laugh with. A little bit of genius with a little half wit. When it comes down to what she about to be in. But if you buy that drama, then bad, come on in, baby. Can't you come ready? And that's it. You get in, don't fight it, girl. Just kill me. She ain't gotta be a dime, but definitely a dime. Sip a little something and roll up the fine. And we can do things that they only dream, but we can achieve because of the grind.
Oh, I want to shoot, girl. The sexy thing you do, girl.
All I want is you, girl. The sexy thing you do, girl. For me, for me.
Yeah, tell me what
what you want, and you can get it. Feels right when I ride, don't it? Ain't no other chick bad as me. Take me round the way. Mandalay, we can stay in the A with the beaches. We can swim in the pool with the preachers. With the top back, we can cruise to the beaches. I got you, and you got loyalty. BFF, you got loyalty. On the upside, you priority. First in line, seniority. Respectfully, little friend in the middle. One pop on the fiddle. Shotgun body, came hit a fiddle. Make time stop, we can drop in the middle.
All I want is shoot, girl. The sexy things you do, all I want is shoot, girl. The sexy things you do, for me.
Let's take a ride down the freeway in my all-white Challenger, baby. It's about time to give you the business. You wanna roll? Come get with this. Creep never sleep. Your body I keep. Trojans I keep for the late night treat. With my hands gripping on your thighs, don't be surprised. Come on in, let's slide. Mac was wondering, you got me curious. Heard you had some of that, you're so serious. Rubbing them thighs and smacking them cheeks. Up and down, you know I'm a freak. All in that thing, Gimbo wide. You know my style, I'm at the top of the pie. When we get juice and we get lit, might as well pack a bag. We gon' be a while.
All I want is you, girl. The sexy things you do. For me. All I want is you, girl. The sexy things you do, girl. For me, for me.
You.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
Bruh. Yes, sir.
I want to give a shout out on that one. I want to give a shout out.
Go for it.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Platypus Jones, man. That guy, he headed that track, and he's one of the guys that actually originally helped me start the band. And that's him on that track. And when I heard it, it was a no-brainer with doing that one. So shout out to him and Professor Creamy and LS Lane on that track. Slim Dynamite. If you see me, you see Slim Dynamite. Or you see Slim Dynamite, you see me. So shout out to everybody that had something to do with that record. Sean Mack, on and on, man. So many people that were involved on that record, man. That's one of my favorites. And go look at the video, man. The video is so beautiful, shot by one of my band members. It's a Kirk beat. He shot the video. So, you know, it is what it is, man.
The video is
well-rounded group of people you got here.
Yeah, definitely, man. The video is definitely dope. But I wanted to ask you, how did it feel to get your very first plaque? Like, what is that like? Like, you know what I mean? To be presented with a platinum plaque, man. What was that like?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I'm just trying to figure out which one could you possibly be talking. You know, I just trying to see which one could you possibly be. A lot of people get on here and they say, you know, certain things, but you know, let me get back in the lab. My bad. I think the question was, hold on. I'm sorry, I forgot about this one. I'm sorry. You know. Sorry about that. Just had to get up for a second, stretch it out. But nah, you want to hear the funny part about my very first plaque?
Yeah, give me that.
I got 4 of them. I got 4 of them at once because we didn't know that we had plaques. So all of a sudden we got a call and it was the RIAA and they were like, yeah, we're gonna make sure we get you all your stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool. Because we always knew that stuff went platinum. Just didn't know we had the plaques for it. And all of a sudden, boom, 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 we were getting them in the mail. And shout out to the label that I was on. Like I said, we just got the Wobble plaque last year. I think it was last year. Yeah, last year we just got the Wobble plaque. And thank God it was 4.5 times platinum. So there it is.
Wow. Now, the question I got right is, you got into music right before the streaming, right? Right before the streaming, you was, you know what I'm saying, you was part of the, you know what I'm saying, still hard copy, and then went into streaming.
Oh yeah.
When
Oh yeah.
you look at the platinum plaques now, and how hard is it now to receive a platinum plaque than it was when you was able to get the hard copy?
I'm a pop a joke. I don't really mean this a joke, okay? But the plaques that we got, that me and my camp got, we worked hard for them. To me, the awards that they're getting these days for the music, they're making, those are like those trophies that somebody got just for being affiliated with a team. They weren't even on the team. They were just affiliated. You know, everybody gets a plaque these days. You get a plaque like Oprah Winfrey. You get a plaque. You get a plaque. And I just think it's just, I feel like it's a lot going on just to make everybody feel involved. But one thing I can say, the plaques that I got and my team got, we worked hard for them. And like you said, it was hard copies then. So you had to get out in the streets. You had to deal with radio. You had to deal with what was now known as the internet, because it wasn't as big as it is now. Shout out to Soulja Boy for teaching us about media, social media, et cetera, et cetera. So we worked hard for it. And, nowadays, they get streams and things like that, which I'm still learning. The streams and all that good stuff, which are still great accolades, because it's very hard to get 1 million streams. It's very hard to get these streams like this. So shout out to the people that are getting those. But, it's just, it's a different game now. I'll just leave it at that.
Now, working with Soulja Boy and these various different artists, what is that studio session like for you? Or do you still do the studio sessions? Because I was wondering, what was the studio session like when you deal with these platinum selling artists, right? But then I had to think about it. Do y'all still do studio time together? Because I know that a lot of artists, they get their music sent to them and they send it back. So do you have that studio time with artists anymore?
Yeah, it's funny. I just got a call last week from an artist I got a platinum plaque with. I can't tell you who at the moment, and they want to get back in. But as far as I think you said Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy was my favorite to work with. Him and Yin Yang Twins. Soulja Boy did this for pure comedy when he was younger. It was pure comedy. He laughed at the records that he was making. When he did Y'all Trick Y'all, I engineered that record, and we couldn't make it through the record because we were laughing so hard. But the point of it was we laughed straight to the bank, though. And that was the thing. Yin Yang Twins were more artists that focused on their craft. I tell people, Yin Yang Twins approach their music the same way a group like Outkast would, or like Wu-Tang would. They approach their stuff because they mastered the craft that they were trying to create, and they mastered it, and they approach it that way. And that was the thing with working with them. But like I say, everybody's fun in certain type of ways. I don't do the Hollywood rappers. I don't do that. If we get in and we can't laugh at certain things, there's a video I got when we went in the studio with Chameleon there, when he was on Top. And the first thing he did was like, "Who are you guys?" Yeah, we were like the record label sent us, and the video goes on after that. Man, we talking about going bowling that night, and we got the old Nintendo joysticks we playing with, just having fun. So you can check that out too. That was me and Chameleon there in the package store, the production team I used to have. So yeah.
So now working with these guys, and what are some of the things that you tell the new artists that are trying to break in the business?
Okay, we're breaking up here. Let me see here. With all new artists, I think I'm gonna answer this question. If let me know if I'm off. You say, what do I want to let new artists know?
Yes. What do you tell new artists?
Okay. Okay. To all new artists, I would say keep the vibe going. I know a lot of times people say, "Oh, send me the track, send me the track, send me the track." I don't work like that. I work like I work with Nigel Perkins and everybody else that I've ever worked with. You have to come and sit down with me. I got to pick your brain. I got to know what you find interesting, what is funny to you, what hits you in the chest. Because when you create this is an art, and you lose the art when you got somebody in studio A over on this side of town creating what they feel is something, and then you want person over here in studio B over on the other side of town to try to mash it up, when you can get these two people together, this producer and this artist and this songwriter in one room, and you cut the heat on, and literally you turn the heat on, and that's when you get the records that go four times platinum, diamond, the big boy records. That's when you get those. But to me, for the new artists, when you get these tracks online and things like that, it just, you already have lost the element of the artistry, combining your mind with someone else. It's kind of like I can't compare that on your station, but it's kind of the same way as making love. All right. And you get with a lady, you get with that female, or that female gets with that man, or et cetera, et cetera. Y'all use your own pronouns, I don't care. But if you can't make love from a distance, you can't do the FaceTime love. It's not the same as being together. Right. So music works the same way, with a producer and an artist and a songwriter, et cetera, et cetera. You have to get in the same room if you're trying to create an art that's going to last forever.
Okay. Now, I'll tell you like this here. Normally, I run it back. I got to run one song back before we get up out of here tonight. I got to run one back. I got to run one back. And it's going to be right here. We're going to earthquake a little bit. We're going to earthquake a little bit. Let's get it. Time to put you in there. Let's go. Let's go. Soul singer. Let's go.
Yours truly, the Wobble Man. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby.
Let's go.
Baby, just don't break it. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Wobble it up and you can feel the earthquake, baby. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Wobble it up and you can feel the earthquake, baby. Ooh. Pull up to get down. Hit the city, bring the party to your town. Don't just stand in one place. Get to the party, point your way. Flip for a hole in the water where it go down. Get hot in the club, turn the light down. Turn the light down. DJ, please turn up the body.
Woo! I'm telling you, man, this right here, that right there, I don't know what just happened, but I tell you right now, boy, that's the whole vibe. I'm telling you, that's a whole vibe, man. Nigel Perkins, you a beast, young man. You a beast, bro. You a whole beast. You hear me? I can't even begin to tell you. The soul singer. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, hey, people sleep on Nigel. And I have to say that myself. Like, people sleep on it. But I tell you what, you ain't going to sleep on this because I'm bringing it back one way or the other.
We're going to wake them up. How about that?
I tell you that because I'm going to bring it back
wake
one way or the other. Yeah. Let's go. Nigel Perkins. The soul singer. You got one. Let's get it. Let's get it. Woo.
Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby.
Do your thing.
Pull up to get down. Hit the city, bring the party
April 19th at the Atrium. Nigel Perkins, John Boy, Surround Sounds, you dig? They're going to be in the building. Get the tickets. Get your tickets. It's a whole vibe that night. Let's go.
Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Rubble in the oven, you can feel the earthquake, baby. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby.
Let's go.
Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Rubble in the oven, you can feel the earthquake, baby. Ooh.
Let's go. We in here. Let's go.
In the club with a fresh pair of gators on. See these cool bad women on the floor, gimme. Well, let me slide over there with one leg in the air like that.
The boys over there on that moonshine, they try to do my thing. They yelling 1, 2 step, 1, 2 step, 1, 2 step. How you do that? They yelling 1, 2 step, 1, 2 step, 1, 2 step. How you do that?
We want you. Give it up, back to 6 step dance. Give it up, back to 6 step dance.
Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Bounce it, baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Rubble in the oven, you can feel the earthquake, baby. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Bounce it, baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Rubble in the oven, you can feel the earthquake, baby.
Shake it, baby, just don't break it.
You can feel the earthquake.
Shake it, baby, just don't break it. Shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Oh, we're gonna take it home right here.
Take him home.
Shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Rubble in the oven, you can feel the earthquake, baby. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it. Baby, shake it, baby, just don't break it, baby. Rubble in the oven, you can feel the earthquake, baby.
Ooh. That's my boy Nigel Perk in the building, John Boy. What's going on with him? Tell him what it is, baby. Tell him what it is. Man. Hey, yo, Nigel, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I need that.
That's Nigel Perkins speaking.
I need that. Your uncle's outside, Nigel. I need that. I need that uncle's outside, Nigel. I'm telling you. Hey, salute to DJ Dre in the building. You know what I'm saying? MC Cookie, appreciate you, sweetheart. Appreciate you. But John Boy, could you tell people how they can get your music, how they can get in the studio with you if they want to book a session? If you want to get a platinum sound, you better get with them. I'm just gonna let it be. I'm put it out there. You want a platinum sound? The man is certified. What they say is, you know what I'm saying, that metafied, that everybody else is metafied. This man is straight up and down certified. Did you see the plaques on the wall? So if you want a certified hit, a banger, you know what I'm saying, you got to get in with my bro, man. You got to get in with my bro. Look at that. Look at that. Get in there. You see, did you see the plaque? Did you see the plaque? So tell the people how they can get, you know what I'm saying, they can book you for studio time, whereas, you know what I'm saying, people can see you when you perform, you know what I'm saying, where they can get your music, bro.
Right. All right, you can reach me at John Boy on the track. That's JOHNBOY on the track, the exact spelling. You can reach my band at JazzSolit_music. That's JASSOLIT_music. All right. If you want to send me anything, send it to any one of those social medias. Everything that we have is John Boy and Surround Sound. Just Google that and you'll see everything. John Boy spelled JOHN space BOY and Surround Sound. You can reach us there, and trust me, you want that platinum sound, that is the band to give it to you. And you know, ask Nigel Perkins, you know. So it is what IT is. Get with me. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like I said, Nigel, I got to get that. Your unc's outside. I got to get up. I got to get that, man. I got to get that. I got to get that, dog. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank, you know what I'm saying, John Boy for coming on. You know what I mean? Because it's an honor and a privilege, man. Like, no joke. Like, it's when you have certain artists or certain stature of individuals that come and you get mesmerized by just looking at the plaques on the wall and being the fact that you are humble and you are, you know what I'm saying, accessible. You know what I mean? That's something that's totally different in when you talk about this music business. So I like I said, I met you last year at Rock March. You was with Nigel. You know what I mean? We was together. We was drinking that good Aquafina water that Nigel was, you know what I'm saying, that brung out there with, because, you know, it was hot outside. And we needed that half a gallon of water that, that Nigel happened to have, you know what I'm saying, on deck, which I appreciated him for, you know what I'm saying? So, but I also appreciate you for coming in today, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Hey, thanks for having me, Bray. Thanks for having me.
Man,
Mm-hmm.
man, I'm telling you, man, it's a pleasure, bro. It's a pleasure. But we finna get up out of here, bro. But before we get up out of here, I want to let everybody know, you know what I'm saying, that you don't have a home away from home right here. You got a home at Real2reel36. Anything that you come out, you want to promote, whatever, anything, just let us know, and we gonna push it for you. Whenever you want to come back, we gonna push it. Or we just a phone call away. You know what I mean? There's nothing that we won't do for you on Real2reel36, because anybody come on this show is automatically family. But also, too, I want everybody to understand and realize tomorrow we got the group Troop. This week, we have nothing but platinum status artists on here. Top-notch artists. Not saying that any other week isn't top-notch, but this week is going to be on fire. Did you see this is how you set it off. You set it off this way, and I'm going to show you how to end it. So, you know what I'm saying? Conversations is conversations, but it is what it is when it comes down to doing it the best. You know what I mean? So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Real2reel360, and I'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we starting to come to the end of the show. Right now, I want to take the time out and thank our guests for coming on. Also, too, we want to make sure that y'all listening and subscribing, and tell a friend and keep sharing, because we're going to keep bringing y'all the real content. You know what I mean? So, DJ K-Wise, my brother, take us up out of here, son.
True
Peace.
I want to give a big shout out to the nation of gods and earth. To all the human families on the planet Earth, I say peace. But to our subscribers, those who continue to watch and listen to the show each and every time we come on, I give a big shout out of love, peace, and happiness to you. The peace of man, woman, and child of the you and I verse. It's time for us to disperse. We bring the best, not the worst. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Real360. Bring a friend to hit that like and subscribe, so we continue to grow, to bring more knowledge and wisdom to you upon our show. You make it possible for us to do what we do. Now it's time I end it just the way I bring it.